Community Viewpoint.
Hello and welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm Maria Guerra, your host for this segment, and I am so happy to have the lovely Miss Jessica DeJarnett tonight.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on, and we have a very special guest here.
Yeah, this is my son, Everett. He will be 2 in March. Oh, he's the apple of my eye, I swear.
And so we're very glad he could come on too with us tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about your upcoming table at the Balloon Fest, some upcoming news for your business. But I want to go back a little bit since Everett's here. I want to just go back just for a bit and just say how awesome it is that you are a single mom business owner.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Like what made you decide to open your business?
So I was having a business in many different places. I've been actually a pastry chef for 14 years.
Okay.
And I finally decided that I needed to have my own business. It took me forever to finally be like, I need to do it. Just go ahead and do it. And he was the main reason why I actually started it. And I woke up one night and I was just like, I need to come up with a business name. And it was all of a sudden, Cakes, Cookies, and Creations. Because I don't just do cakes. I don't just do cookies. I don't do just like random creations. I do it all. So hence the name, Cakes, Cookies, and Creations.
Very cool. Very cool. I think what I'd like some of the viewers to take out of this, if you are a single mom or a single dad out there, like you're an inspiration that show, like you can live your dreams and be an active, positive, engaged parent as well.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So that's really important. So thanks for coming on with us.
Say thank you. These graham crackers, he loves them.
Yes.
Yeah, being able to be a business owner and doing what I can do, especially for the community of Pahrump, and being also to be a stay-at-home mom at the same time.
That's awesome.
This is absolutely the most rewarding job I've ever had. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is awesome. So let's now go fast forward. I just wanted to cover that really quick. So let's fast forward. So your upcoming event, let's talk about that at the Balloon Fest. I think we have a little graphic from there. It's going to be February 21st to 23rd.
Yes.
It's a Pahrump Balloon Festival. And that's going to be at Petrick Park, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that is
so
correct.
Tell us what you're doing there.
So I'm actually kind of go a little bit back.
Okay.
I am actually going to be partnering up with a new company out here
Okay.
called Pearl and Swan Catering, and we are joining forces, and we are going to be called Sugar and Spice. So
That's
we
awesome.
are actually going to have a tent together, and
Okay.
I'm going to have all the Cakes, Cookies, and Creations baked goods from keto-friendly items, sugar-free items, gluten-free items, and our fully leaded things, that we love. And then Kristen is going to be having fresh lemonade and then fresh strawberry lemonade, where she'll actually have macerated strawberries in it to make it just absolutely amazing. And then she'll have beverages and stuff like that to have as well.
That's awesome. So are you teaming up then just for the Balloon Fest, or this is going to be an ongoing business partnership?
This is an ongoing business partnership.
That's
so
awesome.
we are still our separate entities. I'm still Cakes, Cookies, and Creations. She's still Pearl and Swan Catering. But if you need our services together, if it's like a big party, weddings, you name it, where you need catering of 2 people, we're going to be Sugar and Spice, where you'll be able to meet with both of us and talk about exactly what you're needing.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is totally awesome, because a lot of times it is hard to collaborate different services when you're throwing a big party, or especially a wedding. Like getting everybody together and on the same page.
Oh, most definitely.
That's a chore in itself. So
yeah.
now that you guys have done part of that work already, they can just meet with you and you guys are already on the same page. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yes. And then we offer free delivery. We do free tastings as well for big orders. I do free table setup for when it comes to weddings and, big parties and such like that.
That's
and
awesome.
she has a catering staff there to help serve if you need it.
That's awesome. I know. How scary is that? Let's go to the wedding cakes really quick. How scary is that to have to go pick up your wedding cake and hope that nothing happens to it? It's much more, peace of mind to have you deliver it and set it up, knowing that should something happen, like you know exactly what to do to fix it, or you know exactly how to move it in a proper way so that it gets there and
Oh,
looks
yes.
the way it needs
I
to
actually
look.
had a bride and groom. They're like, oh, no, we want to pick up our, our wedding cake. We want to see the finished product. I'm like, you have a 4-tier wedding cake. Your
Yes.
wedding cake is going to weigh about 75 pounds. I do not recommend you coming to pick it up on that day of. Like, it's just too much work. You're not even going to be thinking about your wedding cake.
Right.
You're going to be thinking about the flowers and the guests and the last minute seats because Uncle Bob doesn't really sit well with Aunt Joan. And, Grandma's over there and she's just, next to, your great Uncle Alvin, and they just talk too loudly. So you having all those things you're still thinking of.
Yes.
You don't want to worry about your wedding cake. You really don't. So
Yeah.
that's what my job is. I do it all for you. And when I go deliver it, I take a final picture. I send it to you so you can see that it's all done. So you're just
Nice.
like, oh, check.
Yeah, check. That's one less thing. So I have a question about that. A lot of people must have different requests. So you can pretty much work with people to do exactly what they want, whether they want like a fountain or fresh flowers or a theme.
Oh, yeah.
So you're pretty versatile. Like you can virtually do something with any idea somebody may have.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I love recreating things. So if there's somebody who has a certain theme, like they want a Harry Potter cake, then they send me a bunch of pictures, and I take their ideas of these different pictures and create something different.
Okay.
So they're able to be like, oh my goodness, like this is exactly what I wanted, and
That's
it's
awesome.
like collaborating all together. Or if they're wanting something completely different, where they're wanting a all white cake that's super elegant and the other half to be like camouflage, then I could do that too. So
Okay.
it's just, it's not my day. It's the bride and groom special day, or the
Yeah.
bride or the groom and groom special day. And
Yeah.
I'm here just to make that absolutely perfect for them.
That's awesome. So let's go to birthdays. You have a special that you offer for birthday parties for 1-year-olds, right?
Yes. So for all first birthdays, with me having a kid, I understand what it's like for first birthdays, or even if it's a second birthday, like my son. I didn't really do much of a first birthday. So his first birthday is going to be his second birthday, where we have the big smash cake. But if you do a $50 minimum, you get a free smash cake. So it's
Okay.
2 dozen cupcakes, or a 6-inch cake, or whatever it is, going to be $50. You get a free smash cake.
Okay, so that could be sugar cookies or
Be anything.
my
Yeah.
favorite, lemon bars. So I did have the pleasure of ordering some really delicious gluten-free lemon bars, and they were masterful, and they froze very well, and they were the gift that kept on giving, and I really loved them, and I need to order them again. So just so you know, out there, there's hence the creations.
Yes. Yes.
So you can do like brownies, like things you might not think of. Like if you want something special, like somebody could call you and say, hey, I have this special cookie, or like I did with the lemon bars.
Yeah.
Like, so what's one of the most unusual requests for baking?
I actually had a request from one of my clients, and she wanted 2 dozen of the orange glaze cinnamon rolls, and she
Okay.
wanted it in 24 hours. So that was one of those like, oh, okay. I never really done that before. Let me find a recipe. Let me see what I can do, and I totally did it. So
Okay,
and it
that's
was a lot of
awesome.
fun. So I don't just do cakes and cookies and brownies and things like that. I do breakfast pastries like croissants and danishes and cinnamon
Okay.
rolls. And I also been working on gluten-free cinnamon rolls and gluten-free croissants, since I have a lot of people who want gluten-free things.
Yes, because there's food allergies are something you don't think about until you get them, which was the case with me too. And there's a lot of that now. And although there is more availability, it's nice to know that you not only do you have some choices with prepackaged stuff, but you can actually custom order and get something special, but also accommodate your food allergy.
Oh, most definitely.
So that's pretty cool. Or your diet. You mentioned keto, so you have keto stuff.
So I do keto things. I'm doing very keto-friendly things that are out there, since that's the newest diet fad. And then I'm also doing certain vegan things. I just
Okay.
did my first vegan hummingbird cake. The
Okay.
icing was a little tricky, but I was able to do it, so that was fun.
Here, we'll just put this down here. Here we go.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. There, he's got what he wants now. Everett's doing some improv tonight.
Yeah.
So tell us again. So you're going to be at the Balloon Fest,
Yes.
and tell us about the what's some of the special things that people can do. You said maybe you're going to have some special activity.
Oh, yes. So I'm actually going to have a small table where it's going to be a paint your own sugar cookie.
That's
so
awesome.
It will be a template of a hot air balloon. And you'll get a small little cookie that has different types of icings that are on there. And all you need is a cute little paintbrush that I provide, and you just paint your own sugar cookie. It's super fun. So
Of the hot air balloon.
Of the hot air
because you're at the Balloon
Yeah.
Fest. So good opportunity to take selfies with your hand-painted cookie.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so what's the charge for the cookie?
That cookie is going to be $5.
Okay.
And it's actually a really big cookie.
So it's a giant
So it's a
cookie.
giant cookie.
Okay.
So, and you get to paint it and then take it home or
That's awesome.
save it for
and,
later.
And pretty inexpensive for that type of thing.
Most definitely.
That's awesome.
So, or you can just say, hey, I need a dozen of them, and I give you a different deal. So instead of just like 5 for a dozen, I give you a different price. So,
Okay. Yeah, you're very easy to work with. So thank you so much. So
Thank
let's
you.
get the graphic of her page on. So if you viewers out there, you want to order, oh, that's pretty, and you have special orders for Valentine's.
I sure do. So my little thing that I have for Valentine's Day right now, I do Valentine's Day baskets and chocolate-covered strawberries and handmade
Okay.
chocolates.
Okay.
But my deal that I have right now is a half dozen chocolates and a half dozen chocolate-covered strawberries for $30.
Okay.
Or you can do a dozen strawberries for $30 or a dozen of these chocolates, as you see there, for the same price as $30. So you get to pick and choose.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
More creations. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And do we have a, was that the photo we have? Oh, there's her phone number. Okay.
yep.
Okay, good. And then you also have a website.
I sure do. So it's cakescookiescreations.com. You won't be able to purchase anything there. You'll be able to see what I have for cakes and flavors and
gallery.
such like that. Yes.
Okay.
But you'll have to contact me personally to get an order.
All right, and let's show the phone number one more time. And thank you so much for joining us. If you missed any part of this show and you just want to watch it again over and over, you can go to KPVM's YouTube channel, put in KPVM channel 25, click on Community Viewpoint, and just watch us over and over. And go ahead and give us a like on Facebook at Community Viewpoint KPVM. Thank you so much. Good night.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.